Before Red Dead Redemption, there was Red Dead Revolver. Frank here, the Red Tie Guy, and with Rockstar announcing development of Red Dead Redemption 2, it being the third title in the Red Dead series, I thought it would be a perfect time to jump back into the Red Dead series to see how it holds up to today's standards, starting with the very first game, Red Dead Revolver. Red Dead Revolver was originally released back in 2004 on the PlayStation 2 and Xbox, but was released earlier this month on PlayStation 4. It takes place during the 1880s Wild West era, where you take the role of a young boy simply called Red. During one afternoon, a group of bandits invaded the farm, killing Red's parents, but Red managed to shoot off the arm of one of the bandits before disappearing. After a couple of years, Red returns as a bounty hunter, hunting down bands of outlaws in search for the man who killed his parents. It is a typical cliché revenge story, but throughout the game there are hints that it'll eventually turn into something much bigger than that. It is the perfect premise for a western, and it's integrated into the gameplay experience really well. However, the story is often too eager to focus on minor characters, leaving you with a protagonist that you don't really know that well and consequently don't really care much about. The voice acting is average, but it does a decent job in making the characters believable and even holds up well to today's standards. Red's voice is a bit of a letdown, but in classic Rockstar fashion, the supporting cast is excellent. The background noise during the menus and in the game makes the atmosphere really feel like a proper western, with whistling tunes and gun ricochets along with a few western style songs gives the game a really good sense of authenticity. The presentation doesn't really hide the visual groundwork beneath it, and at best the game looks average. You cannot really compare the visuals to a modern game, but looking at it from a remaster perspective, it didn't really age well. Everything looks jaggy and the character models seems as if they came straight out of a plastic factory. However, it is understandable as this title is from 2004. The gameplay and controls though is what really stands out. Using the trigger buttons to aim and shoot feels just fine, but it was definitely something people had to become used to when the game was originally released. You'll have a variety of weapons such as shotguns and rifles as well as revolvers. Missions are very straightforward as you usually have to kill a number of bandits and their bosses where you are rewarded with cash in the end. A few times you'll be able to deal with enemies where you slow down time and slowly aim for the enemy, trying to get in as many shots as possible. That targeting system was known as Deadeye, and it was only improved upon on its sequel. Even for an old game, it still feels really fun, and that is what makes the remastered so good. Even though it isn't an open world game, there is a hub area where you can walk around, collect bounties, interact with people and purchase new gear. At times this game can become a bit difficult as you can easily become overrun by enemies, and unlike modern games, your health does not regenerate. During the game you'll also unlock new characters to use in the multiplayer mode called Showdown. Basically you choose a character and the player who gets the most money wins. It's easily forgettable and not something you'll invest much time in. Red Dead Revolver is still a fantastic game, even if some areas didn't really age well. There is a great story to be told if you haven't experienced this title yet. Usually I rate games at a buy now, wait for sale, look in the bargain bin or rather void rating, and Red Dead Revolver for PlayStation 4 is definitely worth buying at a full price. The game isn't too long though, but it is a fun ride while it lasts. With Rockstar planning to release the trailer to Red Dead Redemption 2 later on today, it'll be interesting to see in which direction they will be taking the game, but check back next week where I'll be reviewing the sequel to Red Dead Revolver and the second title in the Red Dead series, Red Dead Redemption. For more on Red Dead Redemption, check out my channel and be sure to click that subscribe button if you enjoyed this review. If you like this video then give me a thumbs up, but if you dislike it then give me a thumbs down, but please tell me why so I can improve my videos. My name is Frank, I'm the Red Tie Guy, and frankly, thank you for watching. Catch you guys in the next video.